Have you ever wanted to start investing but just didn't know where to begin? Well, today we're going to be breaking down what investing is and 3 things almost anybody can do to start investing today. Welcome to Hack Your Finances. Let's go. Everyone wants to be an investor. They want to be able to invest on some level, but I found that most people don't even know where to begin. And really, for us to be able to embark on this journey to start investing, we have to ask the question, what is investing? See, Investopedia defines investing as the act of allocating resources, usually money, with the expectation of generating a profit or an income. And see, for me, when it comes to investing, I'm thinking about the fact that I don't want to work for money my whole life. What I want is my money working for me. So no matter what you're thinking about, whether it's real estate investing, stock portfolio, you're thinking about building your own business, each of these requires starting capital or having money on hand to be able to have good investing practices. And so I want to encourage you that if wherever you're at in your financial journey and you're saying, hey, I want to start investing, I want to be able to invest into my future, I want to be able to have that income or the profit and those expectations, it all starts with being able to have that margin in your budget, margin in your savings account to be able to say, hey, we're going to invest this money. And so if you don't know where to begin, I want to encourage you. We have an amazing playlist on the foundations of financial success that helps you walk through how to build this out in your life, whether it's developing a financial plan, whether it's building a budget, or even just getting out of debt. So make sure you click the link above or in the description, and we'd love to help you get to a place where you can start this journey of investing in your future. And once we've gotten our personal finances in order, we've created space in our savings account or in our budget to be able to look towards the future and be able to begin to invest. Today, we're going to be breaking down the 3 practical things that you can do to begin to start your investing journey. Well, hey, before we dive into 3 things that you can do to start investing in your future, I want to let you know, number 1, I am not an investing professional. I'm not a tax professional. This is not actual advice. This is purely here for entertainment purposes. So don't sue me. Check the disclaimer in the description. Not a professional. Okay, let's dive in. I think a lot of people might already be doing this first step. And I want to tell you, if you're doing that, you are an investor. You're investing in your money into your future. You're expecting an income or you're expecting a profit. And I just want to say that's so awesome that you've already begun your journey as an investor. And if you haven't started down this journey of investing in your 401k or your IRA, especially if your company has a retirement match, I want to tell you to start today. I want you to put it into this perspective. If your boss was going to ask you, hey, do you want a 5% increase on your paycheck? I think everybody would say, yes, absolutely. I'd take a 5% increase. But people are leaving that 5% on the table when their company's providing a 401k match or a match to their retirement. And they're saying, nah, I'm not going to invest because things feel tight or XYZ. And I just want you to think about that. The fact that by you being able to put away maybe an extra $50, $100, or $150 every week, your company is going to be matching that. It's amazing to see what would happen when you put that extra free money into a retirement account and begin to see that compound over time as you look towards your future. And if you've already started down that journey of investing in your 401k, money in your IRA, and you're asking the question, what should you invest in? Or is your money invested properly? I want to encourage you, putting money into your target date retirement fund is a great place to start. It's going to give you a great mix of different things as you go through your lifespan and as you go through life, making sure that you have a good mix within your portfolio. Additionally, I like to pick out a couple mutual funds outside of that target date fund where I'm putting money into it. And for me, I'm targeting mutual funds that are going to be consistent winners. I'm going to look at their track record. I'm going to look at their rate of return. I'm going to look a little bit at the risk, and I'm going to be asking myself the question, what is kind of the middle of the road investment that I can make that I'm going to literally put it in there and leave it until I go to retire. And one of the amazing benefits of starting this journey of investing in your 401k or an IRA is that you're able to actually reduce your taxable income by putting money into your 401k up to $19,000 and your IRA up to $6,000 as a single person. And so just think about the fact that not only are you putting money away for your future, but you're even reducing how much you're having to pay in taxes by investing in that 401k or your IRA. So I want to tell you, step number 1, almost anybody can start putting at least a little something away investing into your retirement, investing into your future through your 401k or your IRA. And the second thing that almost anybody can do is download the stock trading app Webull or click the invitation link in the description below. And you can download the app, and when you deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks that are valued between $8 and up to $1,600 completely for free. And there's 2 reasons why I want to encourage you to do that today. Number 1, by getting those 2 free stocks with just $100 into your account, you're getting at least a 16% return on that $100. So literally you get the stocks after a week, and then you could sell them and then take your money out. You get 16 free dollars, take your $100 out, and you've literally already made a 16% return on your money. But beyond that, really the thing that I want to encourage you is I see time and time again, people ask me, they say, Clyde, how do I begin investing in stocks? How do I start gaining knowledge or even understanding how that works? Talking about puts and calls and different investment leveraging opportunities. And I always want to say, wait, slow down. Before you start diving into trading or day trading or the next cool like advertisement that you see in a YouTube video on how you can trade stocks and make 10 times or 100 times what you invested. Before you start all that, you can use apps like Webull to trade what's called paper money. And you begin your journey of investing with basically fake money that's basically like Monopoly. And you begin to see how you do as you look at different stocks and you look at the information that they have within the systems and look at maybe their earnings calls that are coming up. And you can start growing your understanding of how the stock market works, how fundamentals work within the markets, and begin to start that journey without actually putting any money into the game so you can grow your understanding of investing in stocks. So start today. Download the app, deposit $100, get your 2 free stocks, but start your journey of maybe trading with paper money, growing your understanding, and as you feel comfortable, be smart about your investments. Remember, we don't trade or buy on speculation. We want to invest for the long term and the long run as we look towards our future and the legacy we want to build. And this is what I want to encourage you. Anytime you think that it's going to be something to get rich quick, there's no such thing. Being able to build wealth doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in a moment. Building wealth happens over a long-term investment strategy, putting the right priorities in place, putting the right stop gaps in place, and being able to say, hey, I'm not trying to make $1 million in a week. I'm trying to take what I have. I'm going to be faithful with it today. I'm going to invest it. I'm going to see it grow. I'm going to invest more. I'm going to see it grow. And that's really the best strategy you can have when it comes to buying stocks and thinking about your investment strategies for your future. And the third thing that anybody can do to start their investing journey is to invest in yourself and the knowledge that you have when it comes to investing. Whether you want to invest in real estate, stocks, you want to invest in businesses or build your own businesses, there's something so vitally important when it comes to investing in yourself, your knowledge and your understanding of when it comes into investments. It's so funny. I'll talk with people and they're like, yeah, I really want to get into multifamily properties, or I want to have an apartment building, or I want to do X, Y, Z. And then when you start talking to them, like, oh yeah, like what have you been looking at? What's the cap rate on that building? And they're like,
what's the cap rate?
And there's a level of knowledge that's really required to be able to dive into spaces like that. And I think that's where a lot of beginning investors get burned. They get the excitement, or they see the ad on YouTube or whatever it may be, to be able to start investing today and double your money. And they really just don't have the knowledge or the understanding of how investments work. And this is something that anybody and really everybody can do and should do when it comes to their investing journey, is investing in yourself, investing in the knowledge that you have and the understanding when it comes to investing practices. And so I want to encourage you, no matter where you're at in your investing journey, start today. Whether you want to be a real estate investor, I've mentioned it before, but Bigger Pockets podcast or their forums, a great place to begin to start your journey of understanding investments and buying your first property. Maybe for you, you're like, man, I really love the thought of buying individual stocks and being able to invest and look for companies to invest in. I encourage you, there's so many great ways to start that journey, whether it's Webull and starting on your paper platform, or whether it's listening to amazing podcasts like the Motley Fool, or just listening to different commentaries of how people think about investing. I think a great person to listen to is Warren Buffett, and listen to some of his stockholder meetings and how he's talked about investings and the decisions that they've made. There's so many ways you begin to grow your thoughts and your understandings when it comes to investing. And if you hear all this today and you say, man, this sounds complex, this sounds like more than I really want to even dive into. I don't even know if I want to do real estate investing, or if I want to do stocks, or if I want to just do my 401k and wait for retirement. There's so many different different options, but I want to encourage you to be able to boil it down and synthesize it. And I'm going to echo Warren Buffett's words when it comes to investing. In a recent interview he did a couple years back, he said, man, for the average person or the average American, the best way to invest is to be able to invest money over the long term, just small pieces, into the S&P 500, which is an index fund that has 500 of the largest companies, and the average rate of return on that has been over 9% over the last 100 years. And so when it comes to investing, you don't have to go find that next big deal if it feels too complicated. You don't have to go say, hey, I have to get in real estate, or I have to learn how to invest in individual stocks, or I need to learn how to do X, Y, or Z. Man, just let's listen to Warren Buffett's brilliant words and brilliant investor as he says, hey, just invest in the S&P 500. Put away some of that money every single month. Buy into an index fund and just watch the growth over long term. I love the quote where it says, one of the great wonders of the world is compound interest. Well, hey, I hope you've enjoyed today's video, that it's been an investment into you, and that you begin to put these into practice as you start your investing journey. Don't forget to click the link below for your Webull. Deposit $100, get 2 free stocks valued up to $100,000. Just kidding, it's $1,600. But make sure you click the link below and make sure you hit like, hit subscribe as we hack your finances. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Peace.